It's a Rockstar weekly news, you know, this weekly stream on which we discuss different small and not only small news that happened to Rockstar games during the week, as you probably can tell from, you know, weekly in a title. Anyway, this week Rockstar forgot about GTA 5's birthday, which is today, by the way. Today GTA 5 turns 9-year-old, and now officially this game is like older than most, I would say, average player that, you know, grieves with Oppressor Mark II in GTA Online, which is kind of funny. And additionally, we have some interesting news related to GTA 5 being released on PC, not regular GTA 5, but, you know, expanded and enhanced edition, and also about Red Dead Redemption 2, not even about Red Dead Online, but Red Dead Redemption 2, because last hope that a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2 fans had, I'm talking about Dan Houser, did something last week, and spoiler, now there is no hope in this area, unfortunately. But anyway, again, welcome, and we're gonna be discussing. If you've visiting this stream for the first time, then first of all, welcome, and second, how we do it here, right? First, I read the news, show you the source material, and then we discuss some particular article, something. Then we move on, okay? So just let's go. So, and yes, thanks to everyone who placed a like, and also there are some smaller news about Rockstar games. But shall we begin with the main news? So, today GTA 5 turns, as I've already said, 9 years exactly. And yesterday I made a post on Twitter, like saying about this and asking, will Rockstar somehow celebrate it? And you know what? Guess what? Pretty much everyone in the comments was saying like, no, or some jokes. And that's exactly what happened today. There is no celebration, no mentioning, nothing. I'm not surprised here as well, because, you know, Rockstar don't really do such sort of celebration. Best they can actually do is if some celebrity, I'm pointing it, celebrity, like some big YouTuber or some big streamer will make a post like saying, oh, you know what, I was 3 years old when GTA 5 was released and now I'm 37. It's me actually, 37, but anyway, you got the point. Like, oh, wow, and then they can retweet it or like it, and that's it. That's all you can expect from Rockstar, because that's how they do stuff. And exactly the same thing happened today. A lot of people were expecting to see, like, not like a lot of people, but some people were expecting to see GTA 6 announcement yesterday, because usually Rockstar does announcements on Fridays. And I even saw a super funny theory. It's like crazy theory, but somehow such stupid posts got some likes and retweets. But anyway, some you know, leaker insider was saying like, oh, you know what? There will be 9 years to GTA 5, and if you turn 9 upside down, it will be 6. So it means for sure that Rockstar will announce GTA 6, and yeah, it's laughable. Anyway, nothing happened. Not even GTA expanded and enhanced announcement for PC happened. And yes, there are some signs of GTA 5 expanded and enhanced being released for PC sometime in the future, because oops, it's a wrong one. Take a look at this post from Test 2. Rockstar uploaded a new QA branch called QASTU on GTA 5 SteamDB. Possible abbreviation for QA stub. E&E Gen 9 assets already exist within PC version, but are considered stub files aka dummy data. All in all, more hints towards GTA 5 PC version receiving expanded and enhanced assets. So again, it's not an official information, it's just a prediction, but there are some signs in QA beta, right? So it will happen someday, we can tell. And yeah, birthday of GTA 5 would have been a good date, good opportunity to announce something like this for Rockstar, but they don't care. And by the way, since we're talking about QA beta, that's how Red Dead Redemption 2 QA beta looks like. QA beta branch. You see, nothing since last Tuesday. Nothing is happening, completely empty, no one is here, no one is being tested, just like whatever. Anyway guys, let's discuss. So, the discussion here is pretty simple. Let me know in the chat, are you surprised that Rockstar said nothing about this anniversary? Are you still oh, sorry. Are you still expecting to see something like that from Rockstar or no? Come on, let's go. In a chat, it's a part where we discuss. Usually I make some sort of a voting polls, but I don't see what kind of poll I can make here. And I can see most people were not surprised. Drifter Kids not surprised, Salvo88 not surprised, Michael Pro, Andy Spaghetti. So yeah, no one is surprised. H is asking, who is Rockstar? Rockstar is Rockstar Games. So I'm not quite sure if it's a real question or trolling. Tapisha M says, not surprised at all. As much as they milk GTA, they stopped caring about GTA after Enhanced and Expanded and Trilogy Remaster. Yeah, Trilogy is an obvious cash grab. Let me actually start dancing, something like this. Jonathan says, Rockstar usually doesn't do anything for normal years. They usually do something for 10 years or 20. Another interesting point, but again, not always. I don't remember any sort of a celebration for 10 years anniversary of Red Dead Redemption 1. I might be wrong, I will maybe double check, but it's not even for 10 years or 20, it's not for sure that they will celebrate something. Okay, so since I love to ask at least some sort of to make some sort of votings, here is an interesting voting. Since we're talking about GTA 6, what do you think? Okay, will GTA 6 be announced? GTA 6 will be officially announced, with a trailer and stuff in September or in October. Let's say until November 2022. And we have two options, yes, no. So here we go. Give your vote. Because you know why I'm asking specifically about this date between before November? Because I see a lot of people, again, insiders, so-called insiders, claiming that they know for sure that GTA 6 will be announced in October. Latest in October. And I'm super skeptical about such stuff because, according to these insiders, pretty much every day should be announcement of GTA 6 with trailer and stuff like that. But it's not happening for years now. Nothing is happening. ESP says, no trailer this year. And actually, it's kind of popular point of view. For example, Mark is saying GTA 6 won't be announced until April 2023. And Tapisha M says, yeah, I think they won't announce it till 2023. Sickest MLG says, yo, what's the word, cat? Oh, which word? It's like a riddle. I don't know. Jaden says, Cat, in your personal opinion, do you think GTA 6 will be worth of all this waiting? Okay, while you give and votes, here is my point of view, like my take on GTA 6. I'm afraid that GTA 6 will be not a huge step ahead from Red Dead Redemption 2, which is good actually, which is good, because Red Dead Redemption 2 is good, in technical point of view. Oh, Karu Yucame became my first YouTube membership supporter. Thank you, Karu. Not only for supporting, which is also obviously great, but for testing this feature, because I added it only today and I was not quite sure if it's working. But anyway, talking about GTA 6, I think it will be, you know, GTA on Red Dead Redemption engine a little bit improved, and it's fine. There are a lot of cool features. I don't think they will go too far from technical point of view. Because, you know, Red Dead Redemption 2 is enough. It's still great looking game. They will improve it a little bit here and there. It will be good from technical point of view. But I think a lot of people will be disappointed, because from what I see now, they have a plan of releasing content for GTA 6 part by part. And you know, it might be like a story of Red Dead Online. So at the release, yes, there's gonna be a story mode and stuff, but when company is planning to release content in the future, it's you know, not a red flag, but at least something to be concerned about, because it means that game will not be full at the release. So I'm just trying to say that it seems like their plan is do something like with seasons, add new content, including new territories, new maps, new missions and stuff like that. And on practice, when I see companies doing stuff like that, it always ends up ugly. So I prefer to have a full game on day one, with no future plans, not stuff like that, just, you know, to know what am I paying money for. And it seems like, at least from this article on Bloomberg from Jason Schreier, that Rockstar decided to go with trends here and release content not all at once. I hope, you know, this information from Bloomberg is not really, you know, 100% correct. We will see. But anyway, just, you know, since we're talking about my personal predictions, it's not an official information. It's all based on leaks and speculation. So that's what I said. Part by part. What does this even mean? Maxim says. It's a direct translation from my native language, but, you know, they will release let's say half of the map and then plan to release another half of the map next year or during next year. Anyway, let's see results of voting. Okay, not surprising, but GTA 81% of voters don't think that GTA 6 will be announced anytime soon. Beat by beat, yeah, thank you, Gary J. Beat by beat is an English equivalent. Kat, what do you think Rockstar going to do next? That's pretty obvious what they're going to do next. GTA 6 and work on GTA 6. So all these rumors that they will go back to Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead Online after releasing GTA 6, no, I think they have nothing to do with the reality. It's not gonna happen. They will release GTA 6 and will go all in with GTA 6. GTA Online, current version of GTA Online will be, you know, abandoned pretty much like Red Dead Online right now. They will just go all in with GTA 6 and some mobile versions of their games. Because, you know, Take-Two purchased Zynga for a reason. So Drifter Kid says, why would they announce this? Yeah, well, because, you know, if is gonna be released in 2023, like, again, a lot of rumors are saying that GTA 6 will be released at the end of 2023. Or at least Rockstar is planning to release it, but again, it seems like even from this article on Bloomberg that this date is way too optimistic. But anyway, if they're planning to release it at the end of 2023, they should announce it with the trailers right around now. Yeah, but okay, guys, we discussed this news. It's not even news. I mean, Rockstar ignored GTA 5's birthday, have not announced GTA 6. Yeah, it was predictable, but there were a lot of, you know, talks about this on Twitter at least, so I decided to mention it. Now, let's go to the next part of the news that I have. It's like, you know, it's a small thing, but I mention it every time, so I will mention it today as well. And by the way, we have 131 viewers, thanks to everyone who's watching and to everyone who placed a like. Already 70 likes. And to all my Patreon supporters, obviously. And to all my supporters on Patreon and YouTube. Anyway, as you can see, I opened an article, again from Twitter, in which Rockstar are saying that E-Cola team won. I don't know, it's just my personal opinion, and yeah, probably no one even really cares about this E-Cola versus Spunk competition, and I'm not quite even sure if I'm pronouncing Spunk correctly. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but anyway, E-Cola won, and it's really suspicious because, you know, this GTA Sprite has much more followers, much more people fighting in that team, and you know, there were like point of view Sprunk. Oh, okay. So it's Sprunk team lost, despite having a lot of followers, and all the way it looked like, you know, this competition is rigged. That Rockstar is just, you know, making these results out of their head just to get more attention. Because there were point of view that E-Cola is winning is because when you use fast tonic right now, fast snack option in GTA, I said tonic because I've read that online. Anyway, fast snack, it counts and automatically it will use E-Cola first. But Rockstar stated a few times that quick tonic, quick snack is not counting. So it's like literally people were choosing E-Cola or Sprunk from menu, and that's how E-Cola won. But anyway, it just looks weird. Mr. Robson says, you like a teacher, are you? No, I'm not a teacher. Back in the day, many years ago, I used to be a how it's called, coach, but never was a teacher. Miracle says, Sprunk is the last on the list for snacks. Yes, but you know, quick snack option is not counting. And I'm not quite sure how many people are just using, you know, these snacks manually nowadays. So I think that in competition were like really people who wanted to take part in this competition. They were the most important. Galil Alessandro says, coaches are better than teachers anyways. No, different job for different people. Okay, Tapisha M is saying that how I was pronouncing sprunk means something different in a slang language. That's a, you know, awkward moment. Did it not on purpose. Gary J says, please don't take any offense, Cat, but I very like your shot. Non-offense taken. I like my shot as well. Actually, it's a part of Arthur Morgan cosplay. It doesn't look like that, but it is. Anyway, yeah, it also looks. But wait, this dude also looks like an Arthur Morgan cosplay. Okay. Yeah, so Sprunk versus Ecola. There is nothing to discuss here, unfortunately, as well, because you know it's not even a new news. But what following topic, next topic, is something that is news, and there is a lot to discuss, in my opinion. Because take a look, it's something really interesting. Here we go. Dan Houser, according to GTA News, RockstarIntel.com Twitter account, Dan Houser, originally co-founder of Rockstar Games and co-writer on the GTA and RDR series, has joined Revolving Games. And next, a blockchain games developer. And that's what I said, because you know, a lot of people had expectations about Dan Houser. He left Rockstar a few years ago, exactly at the same time when Rockstar decided to abandon Red Dead Online. I don't think it's a coincidence, but anyway, he left. It was probably living in his mansion and enjoying life, and if I remember correctly, like a year ago, he registered a new company. And everyone was thinking, oh, nice, it might be some sort of a competitor for Red Dead Redemption or maybe for GTA. He's gonna make, you know, this old-style, good Rockstar Games product by himself. Because, yeah, it says co-writer, but from what I understand, he was like one of the main writers for games from Rockstar. So, and anyway, everyone was hoping that he's gonna be this, you know, person who will finally make some, you know, competitor for Rockstar. Actually, people say pretty much about the same, about this Everywhere game from Laszlo, but again, it turned out Everywhere, it turned out that it might have an NFTs, and here we go, Dan Houser also is working for Revolving Games, a blockchain games developer. Again, NFTs here, and yes, I know a lot of people will say, not Laszlo, Leslie, sorry, I for some reason I call Leslie Laszlo. My mistake, my bad. But anyway, Everywhere, some people are saying like Everywhere don't have NFTs. They just hired someone who has an experience in blockchain development, and when it, you know, this information became public, It was shown to like people on Reddit, everywhere. Official account from Leslie Benzies, they posted like a damage control post and saying something extremely funny. Like, I don't, you know, it's my words. By my words, I'm telling what was in that message. But they were saying something like, "Oh, it doesn't mean it's gonna be an NFT-based game." Game with an NFTs. No, we just don't want to miss an opportunity. And that's that's why we hired a blockchain specialist. Actually, their explanation was even more ridiculous, because at the beginning of their statement, I remember this really good, they said, no, everywhere is not a blockchain game. It's not based on blockchain. But it's, you know, it uses Unreal Engine. But you know what? You cannot, like, blockchain is different stuff. You cannot make a game on a blockchain. You will still have to use some game engine like Unreal or something, but you can include NFT even in such games. And even more, from what I know, from what I see, most NFT games with NFT included, they're using Unreal, so it's like a super lame explanation. But second part of an explanation, oh, we don't want to miss an opportunity, we're not gonna use NFTs, it's just an opportunity. And you know what, when my wife is seeing me paying to some prostitute, I always use the same excuse, like, no, don't think, no, it's not what you think. I just don't want to miss opportunity in the future. That's why I'm doing it. Sorry, it's not true. It's not happening in real life, unfortunately. But I just thought it's gonna be a funny example. Now let's discuss this kind of news. And like, are you still have a hope that everywhere or project from Dan Houser can be a competitor to GTA Online, to GTA 5, to GTA 6, to Rockstar in general? Let's say, can ex-Rockstar employees, ex-Rockstar, should you? Employees make a competitor to GTA or Red Dead Redemption? Yes, no. And yeah, so since we're talking about, while you're giving your opinion on this topic, like, can people who left Rockstar, Hauser or Benzies, can they make something better than just a NFT cash grab? Can something significant? But basically you can see this question in this form. Because I personally have super high doubts about it. Like, everywhere it has so many red flags right now, so that I don't think it's gonna be something that good. Of course, we have to wait until they will show some actual gameplay. I hope it will happen anytime soon, but so far, you know, a lot of doubts. And as for Dan Houser, I was really secretly hoping that he created a studio, took all the money that he made by working at Rockstar. He's not only worked for Rockstar, he's one of the co-founders, so I mean, he's not a poor person, he has money to invest, and you know, created his own company, and he's secretly working on something like Red Dead Redemption, but not Red Dead Redemption. But you know what I mean. But now it seems like, meh, It's just not good. Randy Page says, what red flags, Cat? Well, first red flag is this blockchain. We will see it later, but so far it looks like a perfect game to introduce NFTs. You know, the explanation that they've made while they were trying to, you know, do some damage control was super pathetic. Looked super pathetic to me. It's not a serious talk, okay? You cannot make you know, excuses like that. It just sounds unprofessional, if you will. Additionally, from what I saw in this first trailer, it doesn't look like something that can compete with GTA. Again, we have to wait for a gameplay trailer, but from that pieces that they showed, it really ain't even look like AAA game to me. So again, it's just my point of view. Hater Gaming says, Cat, what are your thoughts on GTA Plus? GTA Plus is like a cash grab and pretty lazy. That's it. I cannot add anything to this point of view, and you know what, it's not an original point of view. It's pretty lazy. Value is really questionable of this offer of GTA Plus. It's not pay to win. I was afraid that they will jump to pay to win, you know, strategy with GTA in the future, but no, it is really just like a questionable subscription. Just only this way I can describe it. Not, you know, not great, not even good, but not terrible at the same time. And yes, a lot of people will say like, oh, GTA 6 is GTA Plus is terrible. No, you know, terrible is when it's pay to win, or let's say exclusive content only for people who buy GTA Plus. It's not happening, so it's like cosmetics, extra money. Yeah, extra money, you might call it pay to win, but there was shark cards anyway. It's not a new pay to win mechanism. So I think it's like, meh, it's bad. I'm not gonna buy it, but just. Drew Swain says, GTA Plus is one of a questionable life choices. Yes. ESP87 says, Benzis has the knowledge how GTA is built. It doesn't matter. You know, having knowledge about something and making something is like pretty different process. He has to have resources. You see why GTA competitor is not appearing? Because you need a lot of resources to create it, like insane amount of resources. People, money, technology. Let's not forget about technology. Important part of GTA and Red Dead Redemption success is euphoria. And it belongs, surprise, surprise, now to Take-Two. Because it was a part of Zynga company, and now when they bought it, it belongs to Take-Two. So all these, you know, believable open world features, they're from Euphoria, and so on. So I'm just saying that even if he knows in details how GTA was created, which also I think is oversimplification, because games are not made by one person. So Dan Houser is not a one person who magically created GTA 5, GTA 4 and Red Dead Redemption 1 and GTA 3, like every Rockstar game. No, there is a huge team. A lot of people. Yes, he's taken an important part, but, you know, not as significant, so he can repeat this success by himself. Same about Benzis. So it's just my point of view. I think that personality, you know, in general, people overvalue importance of personality in a big companies, big teams, and so on. So I personally just don't expect that by some magic person who used to work on Rockstar, even on, you know, higher ranks, can make GTA next GTA out of nowhere. Okay, so reading discussion right now, and meanwhile, let's end poll and see results. So, actually, 56% of voters think that ex-Rockstar employees can make a competitor to GTA Red Dead Redemption, and we're talking about Hauser and Benzis here, but not only about them. And 43% agree with me that it's more about structure, team, finances, and you know, a lot of people, rather than to one person who's making all this stuff and can repeat it. Randy Page says, cat has water. Jov's music hides the notebook. I'm not using notebook right now, so it's absolutely safe. Galil says, just like I said, they can, but they don't want to. Again, how do you know if they can? It's like saying, oh, I can make 55 push-ups right now, but I just don't want to. Tapisha M says, very true. We saw with Cyberpunk how many talented developers and teams were on that project, but corporate greed was their undoing. Takes more than having one big name on a team. Yeah, it's a great example. Even the same team, pretty much the same team that created a masterpiece, Witcher 3, couldn't, you know, basically failed to repeat the same with Cyberpunk. Same team, same people, same company. So Maxim says, Cyberpunk will make a return. I think the show will bring it back. Yeah, show is actually having a huge impact statistically on Cyberpunk popularity. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's not a surprise, because when Witcher series was released on Netflix, suddenly CD Projekt Red saw a huge spike in sale numbers for Witcher 3, which is like pretty old game. And same happens to Cyberpunk right now. And it's, you know, it's been quite a long time, but they finally released this Edge Runners patch. And then now it seems like Cyberpunk in many ways was fixed. Not in all the ways, but in many ways. So, yeah. Show is helping, Cyberpunk is getting back, but you know what? Cyberpunk was such a huge failure that CD Projekt Red, since Cyberpunk was released, at some point lost 75% of their stock value. Like, huge decrease. Yeah, they getting back slowly, but if it's gonna be enough, I'm not quite sure. Edison says, Cyberpunk wasn't supposed to be new GTA. No, it was not. It has nothing to do with new GTA. But we used this as an example of, you know, repeating previous success. But actually, there was some hopes that Cyberpunk Online, which, you know, CD Projekt Red were also talking about before release. They were planning to make Cyberpunk Online. Cyberpunk Online will be a competitor to GTA Online. Direct competitor. And it was quite possible. You know, if Cyberpunk was happened to be as good as Witcher 3, and they would make an online for Cyberpunk, I clearly see that it could compete with GTA Online. Never happened, unfortunately. Cyberpunk Online was cancelled after, you know, basically after first reviews for Cyberpunk 2077 when it was released. But there was a hope that it will be a competitor. Actually, you know what? It's not in use. It's not related to Rockstar, but it's also one of the possible ways how a Rockstar can, let's say, resurrect Red Dead Online sometime in the future, like even years from now. And it might happen if Red Dead Redemption will receive a TV adaptation. And there were rumors, maybe you remember, maybe you're not, maybe you don't remember, but a few years ago, or maybe last year, there were rumors that some big TV channel is working on adaptation of Red Dead Redemption, you know, to make it a TV show. No proofs were shown. It was basically rumors, nothing else. But it's an interesting, you know, opportunity for Rockstar to bring back, you know, not only Red Dead Online, but Red Dead Redemption 2 sales, to buff them and to do all this stuff. And with that being said, I will ask, before, you know, giving my opinion, even on possibility of seeing some movie based on Red Dead Redemption or TV series based on Red Dead Redemption, let me know, would you watch something like this? Would you watch RDR2 TV series? I mean, I would watch it anyway, but I mean, it's rather, would you want to see it? Would you want someone to make it? What do you think? I mean, I will watch it anyway to see if it's good or not, if it will be released. It's not related to my... Tapisham says, yes, definitely. Gary J says, yes, cat. Nikimitsu says, no. Marius says, Dan Houser and team now they thing for modern times. And other types of players. I think we don't see a game with strong story. I mean, I still think that even in modern time, people want to see a game with a strong story. You know, single-player games are not dead. A lot of people are saying, well, single-player games are dead. Well, it's just statistically not true. Good single-player games still sell pretty well. Okay, while you voting, let me give my point of view on Red Dead Redemption 2, not 2, but Red Dead Redemption TV series, especially Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't think it's necessary, just because I'm afraid that by any means it cannot be better than Red Dead Redemption 2, the game. If it will be about Red Dead Redemption 2, you know, same story but told on TV. I would love to see something, you know, from Red Dead Redemption universe from this time, but something that was not shown in the game. Yes, like, I don't know, make a TV series about Blackwater robbery, Blackwater massacre, and what happened before it. You know, like a prequel to game. Or about some other characters, something like that. But, you know, if it will be like with The Witcher, where basically TV series is showing what was written in the books, I don't think that Red Dead Redemption 2 needs something like that, just because, you know, the story is told in a way that it's already looks like a TV series. Rick says, I like Cyberpunk Edge Runner. Cyberpunk Edge Runner, if we're talking about TV series, has really, really good a rating, really good reviews, and it seems like it's big achievement to both CD Projekt and to Netflix. Kenneth says, Ricketts. Yeah, story like about Landon Ricketts, about Black Bell, who knows, about some side characters that we don't know too much. I would love to see something about Charles after events of Red Dead Redemption 2, you know. Ali P says, Witcher adaptation is horrible. I would not say, I disagree, I don't think it's horrible. Yeah, Season 2 was rather disappointing to me. But Season 1 is fine. You know, not great, not terrible. I don't regret watching it. Pogo RDR2 says, they need to finish online story first. Unfortunately, it's not gonna happen. And you know why it's not gonna happen? Let me show this page again. Here we go. Nothing is... No new content is being tested in this year, not only recently, in this year for Red Dead Online. Nothing. Yeah, they fixing bugs, adding new bugs and stuff like that, but as for new content, no. Nothing. They don't work on it. Just not happening. Sorry. So it's not gonna happen. Anyway, let's take a look at the poll. So would you love to see Red Dead Redemption 2 TV series? 72% say yes, and 27% say no. And I think they are using similar arguments as I did. Brightic Martin says, evening cat, evening Brightic. And yeah, just to make it clear, it was only rumors about Red Dead Redemption getting TV or big movie screen adaptation. No proofs since that it was a rumor back in the day, like a year ago or so. So I'm just, you know, was talking about theoretical possibility of receiving something like that. Wolfgang says, will you ignore the mass and eventually play Cyberpunk on your own time? I completely fully completed Cyberpunk twice when it was released. I played a lot of it, and it's not a, you know, mass opinion that I'm saying here. It's my personal opinion. Cyberpunk on a release was a disaster. In many ways, for me. Mostly because of broken promises that CD Projekt Red was given. And when I'm saying CD Projekt Red was given, I obviously don't talk about developers themselves. I'm talking about PR of CD Projekt Red, of the higher-ups, who was given a lot of unnecessary and completely false information about the game. And yeah. So I played it. I think about replaying it after I saw this patch fixing the game, but still not sure. I will, you know what, I will watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners first, and then maybe, who knows, maybe I will replay it. Anyway, guys, as you can see, not too many news related to Rockstar games this week. I'm seriously thinking about this format, Rockstar Weekly News stream. Maybe I will replace it with something else, because, you know, Rockstar is just too much of a closed company. They don't give too many news most of the time, and it ends up, you know, that on some weeks there is like pretty much nothing to talk about, unfortunately. And maybe I will replace it with some other stream format or something similar, who knows. Let me know your ideas in the comments. And with that being said, again, thanks for everyone who joined stream today, was taking part in the discussion. It's more like a, you know, weekly just talking stream, just chatting stream at this moment, but yeah, Rockstar is very dry with the news. So as you know. Anyway, guys, thanks to everyone who placed a like, thanks to every my Patreon supporter, and not only Patreon supporter, now I have a similar supporting, you know, memberships is from YouTube, because it has more options like badges, emotes and stuff like that, you know, more instruments, more benefits for supporters. Yeah, just said. So yeah, anyway, stay safe, stay healthy, goodbye. Tomorrow, like short announcement, I will be making this promised stream in GTA RP, where I'm gonna be, beside usual activities like event for community, also making some weird RP stuff, maybe cringy. Karaoke says, thanks cat, thanks for testing this new stuff. And yeah, it works. I see badge, I see color of a nickname, pretty cool. Anyway, guys, see ya next time.